and she pulled one out. It was so big, she had to use 2 hands to hold it. "The Big Book of Fairy Tales," Rachel read out, looking at the cover. "If we can't find fairies, at least we can read about them," Kirsty grinned. The 2 girls sat down on the bed and put the book on their knees. Kirsty was about to turn the first page when Rachel gasped. "Kirsty, look at the cover, it's purple! A really deep bluey purple." "That's indigo," Kirsty whispered. "Oh, Rachel, do you think Izzy could be trapped inside?" "Let's see," Rachel said. "Hurry up, Kirsty, open the book." But Kirsty had spotted something else. "Rachel," she said shakily, "it's glowing." Rachel looked. Kirsty was right. Some pages in the middle of the book were gleaming with a soft, bluey purple light. Kirsty opened the book. The ink on the pages was glowing indigo. For a moment, Kirsty thought that Izzy might fly out of the pages, but there was no sign of her. On the first page was a picture of a wooden soldier. Above the picture were the words, "The Nutcracker." "Oh," Rachel said, "I know this story. I went to see the ballet at Christmas." "What's it about?" Kirsty asked. "Well, a girl called Clara gets a wooden nutcracker soldier for Christmas," Rachel explained. "He comes to life and takes her to the land of sweets." They looked down at a brightly coloured picture of a Christmas tree. A little girl was asleep beside it, holding a wooden soldier. On the next page there was a picture of snowflakes whirling and swirling through a dark forest. "Aren't the pictures great?" Kirsty said. "The snow looks so real." Rachel frowned. For a moment, she thought the snowflakes were moving. Gently, she put out her hand and touched the page. It felt cold and wet. "Kirsty," she whispered, "it is real." She held out her hand. There were white snowflakes on her fingers. Kirsty looked down at the book again, her eyes wide. The snowflakes started to swirl from the book's pages right into the bedroom, slowly at first, then faster and faster. Soon, the snowstorm was so thick, Rachel and Kirsty couldn't see a thing, but they could feel themselves being swept up into the air by a spinning snow cloud. Rachel yelled to Kirsty, "Why haven't we hit the bedroom ceiling?" Kirsty reached for Rachel's hand. "Because it's magic," she whispered. The Land of Sweets. Suddenly, the snowflakes stopped swirling. Rachel and Kirsty found themselves standing in a forest with their rucksacks at their feet. Tall trees loomed around them, and crisp white snow covered the ground. They certainly weren't in Rachel's bedroom anymore. Then Rachel realized where they were. "Kirsty, this is the forest that was in the picture," she said, grabbing her friend's arm. "We're inside the book." Kirsty looked even more scared. "Do you think Jack Frost brought us here?" she asked. "Or his goblins?" Jack Frost's goblins were always trying to stop Rachel and Kirsty from finding the rainbow fairies. "I don't know," Rachel replied. Then she frowned. There was something odd about this snow. She bent down and gently touched a snowdrift. "This isn't snow," she laughed. "It's icing sugar." "What?" Kirsty looked amazed. She scooped up a handful and tasted it. The icing sugar was cool and sweet. "Maybe this isn't Jack Frost's magic after all," Rachel said. "I wonder where this forest is." "What's that?" Kirsty asked, pointing. Rachel could see a pink and gold glow through the trees. "Let's go and find out," she said. They picked up their rucksacks and set off. It was hard walking through the icing sugar. Soon their trainers were covered in the sugary snow.